right. Should this be the metal rank tier list first? I think it's very, very important that we address this so that people don't get triggered right now in the chat. Metal, all right. And the majority of my opinions are going to stem from like thinking how a metal rank player would play. All right, so I would also think about the amount of effort needed to play this character really, really well. Super, super important that I address that because there are some characters, I'm assuming like Cassidy, he's not going to perform as well in the lower ranks, obviously because he requires a lot of aim. All right, let's bang out the OP ones first. Bastion, so Torb, I'm gonna put him at A tier. I don't think he's like OP yet, but he's incredibly strong. Ursa, I think Ana is super freaking OP. But this is metal ranks, so we have to keep in mind that this is the metal ranks. This also means that like I'll have to think about, you know, as an Ana player in Plat Parry or, you know, Silver Sammy, will the Ana understand how to use the anti-nade effectively? I'm gonna put Ana at A tier because I think this is including bronze, by the way. This is gonna include bronze, silver, gold, all the way down there. I think Baptiste is by far the easiest hero as support, in my opinion, to get value, especially if you're like a diamond player. You're already developing a lot of like aim mechanics, and Baptiste is one of those characters right now where like he pretty much outduels any DPS in the game. We can't hit shots in low ranks. Yes, you can. All right, is diamond considered a low rank? I would say that's like an average. Chat, you guys can aim. I believe in you. Stop telling yourself that you can't aim. Believe in yourself, because I believe in you. Yes, that's the mentality. You can aim, chat. You can aim. All right, Soldier 76 is broken. I might actually put Soldier 76 above Bastion in the metal ranks because I think Soldier has more utility than Bastion when it comes to like being like a self-sufficient character. You pretty much don't really need a team. By far, I think Soldier 76 is like the easiest character right now to pick up and get a lot of value. Let's do Cassidy. I think he's D tier. The reason why I think he's D tier in the metal ranks is because, well, you guys deal 10 damage per shot because I know, I experience it. I can't imagine my chat hitting 10 shots in a row at a target. I'm sorry, chat. You can aim, but this character, even if you aim, it does nothing. You hear me? He does nothing if you aim. Hinder is a meme ability. Why would you put Bap at S tier then? Because he has immortality. And immortality, it doesn't matter what rank you're in, it's broken. I don't know if you guys have read the patch notes in the past, but Baptiste got like a buff with this shift ability. He heals himself for 150 HP. Are you serious? That is ridiculous. I digress. Next hero, Mercy. All right, I think she actually gets so much value as a hero. Since Bastion and Soldier are being played a lot, I will 100% put her at A tier. She's super, super easy to play. Wait, S tier, I think she's A. I would rather say that Baptiste is way more broken than Mercy, but I do think Mercy has like, in terms of, hey, like we need someone to help me kill this target. Mercy is the easiest hero, right? Because all she needs to do is hold a right click on your DPS hero. She's consistent. She doesn't require too much like mechanics in the metal ranks to like get a lot of value. I really do think you guys can aim to an extent, and I think Baptiste just has so much value. All right, Diva. So Diva is a very, very hard character. I think in terms of like getting value, you need to actually know how to play the hero really well on like a micro and macro sense. Macro in being like, hey, this team fight is about to happen, I'm going to do this. And micro in being, hey, the enemy DPS is high ground, my backline is chilling, let me go negate their impact. I'm gonna put her at a solid B tier. And now that I put her at B tier, I'm gonna put Winston at C tier in the metal ranks. I don't think Winston is, I think he, especially in high elo too, he's like losing a lot of value, primarily because Bastion is in the game right now and he's like broken. Winston just doesn't like, just can't survive. All right, Genji. I don't know, this is interesting because I think Genji right now can be extremely good, but I don't think a lot of players in the metal ranks actually know how to play Genji against Bastion Soldier. I might actually put him at C. I don't know, I just can't imagine Genji players in the metal ranks actually doing well right now in this game because Genji actually requires like dive knowledge. He's a lot more challenging to play rather than like hit scan. To actually get value on him, you need to do everything well. I don't know, man. I just don't think you guys got what it takes to be a Genji god. My bad, man. My bad. All right, Echo, A tier. I think even in the metal ranks, Echo is still really, really good, I bet. Maybe I could be wrong, but I feel like hit scan players are not the most proficient at hit scanning in the metal ranks. So Echo probably is dominating. Like if I were to compare Soldier 76 versus Echo, I think Soldier is still better, which is why I'm going to put Echo at high A tier and not S yet. Hanzo. All right, a lot of people are putting Hanzo at A tier. I do think one shot mechanic is very, very strong right now, specifically in Bastion meta. I think there's a lot of heroes like Cass and Ashe. I think Ashe is definitely better than Cass, but I think Hanzo is better than Ashe right now. Like I genuinely think Hanzo is going to stay as like a top pick because of the fact that he can one shot. All you need is one pick. I'm gonna put Hanzo at a low A. I think the value that he gets from just playing the hero, it instills so much pressure on the enemy team. I'm not gonna put him at S tier just because, like, you know, the argument of, oh, he can one shot. I might as well put Widow at S tier too, but I don't think Widow's S tier at all. I think Hans is way better than Widow. I'm also gonna put Widow at B tier because Widow, she's still like okay. The fact that she can one shot, it still gives her value. Yes, she got like a hit scan nerf and she got the HP nerf, but Hanzo is better. C tier, no one is hitting good shots in metal ranks. All right, I'm gonna phone a friend. Hey, chat, do you guys think Widow deserves to be in B tier, C tier, or A tier? I'm not the pro at this. I haven't been in the metal ranks in like 6 years. All right. I'm gonna readjust this. All right, Junkrat. Bro, everyone keeps telling me why Cass is in D tier. Bro, do you guys want to see this? Hey, the people that are coming to my stream just talking about why is Cass in D tier, you want this? Yeah. Cass S tier? Yeah. Nah, you bugging, man. You bugging, chat. You bugging. Dude, why do I feel like Junkrat's freaking OP in the low elos? Because Tyre is extremely strong because people probably can't hit it. And then spam is just like, you don't really have to be a god tier player to like kill someone with spam. However, like the thing is, I think since Orisa's right now like the meta pick, I'm trying to see like how Junkrat would fare against Orisa. I'm gonna put at A tier. I think even in top 500, I'd probably put him at like B or A. He will always have a niche in this game, and it's basically being a fucking rat and one-shotting people. And that doesn't really require a lot of aim. The lower rank you are, the more OP your Junkrat is. Well, with the standard that people aren't really hitting their shots as hit scan, I can understand that. All right, Lucio. Man, I feel like Lucio is just trash. If your team is very, very coordinated, he can work, but like he's like extremely niche. And I can't even imagine in like the low ranks, you're like asking for heals and you got a Lucio player and he's just speeding into their backline. I think I might actually put Lucio D tier. Mei. Okay, I think Mei is super underrated. Okay, this is metal. This is metal. I'm gonna put Mei at B just because like I don't think Mei players are actually walling correctly in the lower ranks, and also like Mei players are probably not coordinating their team to like get the target that they're walling. So that's why I think she's very safe at B. In high elo, I think she's a super underrated character. I don't see a lot of Meis, but if I was a really good Mei player, like she would be so good right now against the current meta. All right, Pharah. I need some help with this. People are gonna be like, well, Yazan hit top 10 on all characters. I don't know, man. I don't know, chat. How is she in the lower in the low elos? Yeah, I'm gonna put her at B tier. I just feel like a high B tier. I do think hit scan players probably cannot kill Pharah as easily. Reaper. Dude, I don't even know. But I gotta phone a friend for this. Chat, where would you put Reaper on this tier list? Like, I want to put him at B tier, like the high B tier, but at the same time I'm just like, dude, he has a free escape ability and I'm pretty sure no one's calming in the lower ranks that a Reaper is flanking. I want to put him at B tier. I really want to put him at B tier. I just feel like he's a high B because the value you have from the other heroes in A tier is just way easier. All right, I gotta think like a bronze player. All right, so I am Ana. There's a Reaper flanking me. No one's talking in the team comms. I missed my sleep dart, hit my nade. I hit him once, he runs away. No one is talking, no one's helping me. I'm gonna put him a high B tier. Reinhardt. I would imagine he's like super fucking good. He doesn't require aim, and two, he can get a lot of value just by holding the shield. I don't want to put Ryan next to an Orisa, but I do want to put him at high A. I just have a feeling that Reinhardt players get away with a lot of crazy bullshit in the lower ranks. All right, Roadhog. Hog D tier. I think he's so bad. He's useless. Metal ranks, Hog players, I'm sorry, but like, dude, you're facing an Orisa. You're getting mowed down by Soldier. Bastion's in this game right now. That's like oppressive. Symmetra in the lower ranks. I think I'm gonna put Sim for the middle ranks at a high A or mid A because she's very easy to get value. And she also has a very beneficial utility for the team, which is TP. I'm gonna put her at above Junk. Tracer. I think in a middle ranks, Tracer is terrible. And the reason why I say that right now is because when you look at the characters at S and A, those characters all shit on Tracer. I don't know if you're like looking at this, but Tracer shit on like B and C, D characters. And the S and A, yo, these characters are tanky and they could one-shot Tracer, all of them, pretty much. I don't think Tracer has any value right now in this game. I'm gonna put her at C. Zarya. I feel like Zarya and Diva are very, very close in terms of like when they're viable. I might actually put Zarya in B, like high B. You guys think it's S? Oh, what am I missing? Wait, she's S tier in the lower elos? Bro, what? There's always a Bastion in the lower elos that shoots her bubbles. Okay, I can see that. And then she's always max charged. Wow, that's crazy. Low elo is just a totally different environment. Why are you guys shooting a Zarya bubble? Anyways, Zenyatta. Zenyatta is super, super good against Bastion and Orisa, and his Discord orb is very easy to get value. I'm gonna put Zenyatta between these two. He never dies. If he's with an Orisa, Soldier, or Bastion, this character's never dying. Sombra. I feel like Sombra is absolutely trash in the lower elos because She's good in high elo because you can communicate, and no one probably communicates in the low elo. All right, so now the question is, where in D tier is she? Because I can't imagine a team actually formulating a fight correctly. That's very fair. I think EMP has way more value than a Roadhog ult than a Cassidy. Doomfist. He takes a lot of mechanics. Yeah, I think he's D tier too in the middle ranks. I don't think he was viable right now at all. Am I going crazy? I feel like in the middle ranks, the Urus is gonna Doomfist every single game. Think like a middle rank player, chat. I know you're a middle rank player. How is Doomfist in your games? I'm sorry, I can't see Sammy, the silver player, doing rollouts and doing combos with his abilities. I'm so sorry, chat. I cannot see it. I might put him at D tier. Wait, pause. Actually, wait. I might put him at C tier because he's a tank. And I think every single tank is decent in this game except for Roadhog. I think Doomfist is better than Tracer and Genji and Widow right now, for sure. Mora! And what do we thinking, chat? What are we thinking about Mora? Bro, people can't aim. All right, so I think she's definitely better than Hanzo, Tracer, Genji. She can out DPS them. I might actually put her at high V. You guys think she's S tier? This character is S tier to low elos? Bro, ain't no way. I've been reading chat this entire time, and the majority of you guys are agreeing with each other. But this character, you guys are all split. Some of you guys are saying D. Some of you guys are saying C, B, A, S. I'm putting her at high V, chat. But actually, I can see that like Mora in the lower ranks would on Ana and Zenyatta. Wait a minute. I'm seeing it. No. My poor Zen and Ana mains. There's a reason why TikTok Mora is a thing, chat. There's a reason why TikTok Mora is a trend and it's a thing. Because Mora gets a lot of value. All right, Brigitte. This is the middle ranks, so I trust you guys. B or C? This is the middle ranks. This is kind of hard because like, man, I wish I had some experience playing the middle ranks right now. I'm put her at C tier. All right, Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball. I'm gonna say he's D tier in the low elos. I'm sorry. I just don't see anyone in the low elos performing a lot of rollouts. They understand pathing. You know, I don't see them targeting the right people. All right, Ashe. Yo, she's so good, man. I actually think Ashe's Bob is so valuable right now. I have to account for like Ashe players aiming in the middle ranks right now too. I'm like associating like, hey, if I'm spamming as Symmetra and Torb, how much value would I get versus an Ashe trying to aim at me? And I just feel like spam overall is just more powerful right now in this game. All right, Sigma. Sigma is like a wild card too, because I think Sigma, he could either be like okay or oppressive. A lot of people are saying he's A tier. I think he'll always be good. The character. I'm also trying to like account for like low elo players not hitting every single left click, and that's really important at Sigma because that's your main source of damage. If you're not hitting your left clicks, you're doing nothing, because he's basically like a pseudo DPS. Reinhardt is way easier to get value because you don't have to aim. I'm putting him at high B because I'm still trying to account for like, can silver players aim with Sigma? And if you can't aim, he's not that good. Sojourn, she requires hella aim. I think I put her at C tier in the lower elos personally. I think she still has a lot of value. She's still strong, and I think she's definitely more viable right now than Tracer, Genji, or Widow. I think Sojourn's great. I'm feeling generous. I'm gonna put her at low B because I do think, you know, Manny, the master player, can definitely pop off with Sojourn still. Our Junker Queen. This character like died. What happened? She's probably trash in the low elos. I feel like you're just getting out brawled right now. I feel like she's C tier in the low ranks. Does this seem right? Is she better than Winston? I think getting value as Junker Queen is a lot easier than Doomfist, but I think Winston gets so much value just by jumping with his bubble. I'm putting her between Winston and Doom. Kiriko. Yeah, how is she in the low elo chat? How is she? I'm torn right now because I want to put her S tier, but I feel like Ana is better than Kiriko. Ana has Sleep Dart and Nade. Kiriko has one cleanse, and that's like super important to like realize. I'm about to put her between Ana and Zen. This tier list is for Masters and below. Like a Masters Ana can definitely out 1v1 a Masters Kiriko. I believe in you guys. Oh no, Diamond, not Masters, Diamond. I'm gonna put her between those two. Chat, listen to me. I'm right, you're wrong. Alright, Ramattra in the low elos. I think Ramattra is definitely better than Ryan and Zarya. However, we have to understand that Orisa's in the meta, and Orisa shits on Ramattra to an extent. And I think Zarya's a little bit better. I feel like players don't know how to guard in the low elos. I feel like they get very aggressive, and I think Zarya is a lot easier to get value when you're aggressing. You just press one button. It's a lot more forgiving than guard. All right, Life Weaver. Do you guys see a lot of Life Weavers in your game chat? I feel like Life Weaver players in the low elos don't understand how to grip correctly yet, which is why I don't think he is very strong in the lower elos. I think he requires a lot of game sense and awareness. I might put him at B tier actually, because he requires a lot of game sense. It's not like he does an absurd amount of damage, so you can't really like expect your Life Weaver to win a 1v1 in the middle ranks. All right, Alari in the middle ranks chat. No one kills a turret in the middle ranks. That's a pretty big deal, man. That's how you counter her, by the way. You just kill her turret. She's very weak. She has like very low healing, and her DPS isn't enough to help out your team to to that degree. Yo, I might just put Ilaria S tier because it looks nicer. A tier still 1 row. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I think this is fair. Chat, what do you guys think? Type 1 if you agree with my tier list somewhat. Type 2 if you strongly disagree. I know there might be a few 2s. I didn't make this tier list. My chat did technically. I don't play with Gold Gary and Silver the Sammy player. I think this is fair.